Hi, everybody. It's Julie from Valley Soul in Huntsville, Alabama, and I am so excited. We had planned and are still going to do, but a back to school restock that just came in for teachers and for students. Or if you just are excited and love Birkenstocks and On like I do, that's what this collection is about, and that's what this restock was for. But when I came in tonight to record the live, because Instagram's been doing its own thing today, technology has not been my friend today, we got in our first fall drop for Softwaves, and they are so pretty. So I literally walked in and went, oh my gosh. And they were like, yes, it's so exciting. But also, why are you screaming? We are so excited. So Softwaves are made in Portugal. It's a family company. They're absolutely wonderful. They have the best arch support, and they have that staple loafer that they're known for that has the tortoise chain, it has the perf, it has the fringe. Everybody has knocked them off a million different times because that's the shoe that put them on the map. Well, they didn't go, oh, well, you've knocked me off. We're just going to keep doing the same thing like so many shoe companies do, and they're a one-hit wonder. Instead, the brother who does all of the design just leveled up. So all of the new stuff that they release is just beautiful, and you can tell that there's passion behind it, and that is what makes me excited. So our goal is always to help you find shoes that you're going to feel good all day long in, that your feet aren't going to hurt, your knees aren't going to hurt, your hips aren't going to hurt, your back's not going to hurt, because it has the right amount of arch support, but it doesn't look like a little old lady shoe. And it doesn't look like a Midwest shoe that makes you kind of want to blend in. We do fun, we do funky, we do fashion that feels good. So that they share our passion in that at Softwaves, and that is what makes us excited. So first step is one of their newer bottoms. So this bottom was released I was trying to think back, either fall 23 or fall 24. And it kind of has that boot lug bottom to it. So the great thing about this outsole is, well, it's a more cushioned footbed. So if you don't like a firm arch support, these feel really great. Still has the arch support, but it has some cushion to it. And then this outsole dresses it up a little bit. It's super comfortable. Literally one of my absolute favorites, but they've always done it either in a full loafer or a slide. So if you have a narrow heel and you slip in the loafers, that's not always a great option. So the slide was a better option, but if you're traveling and you're going up and down hills and stairs, you want a back on it. So this is the perfect solution to that, is the slide, but with a back strap. Back straps are trending like crazy. So especially for fall, that's a big trend you're going to start seeing, is clogs with back straps. So this is so pretty. It's going to stay on your foot. If you have a narrow heel, you can adjust it down. It's going to move with you, hold you from coming out the back. It's also tonal, so really pretty, just a great neutral that's going to kind of go with everything and feel good. Okay, then they took their classic bottom, and I'm so excited about this. They did a darker outsole that's tonal. So this is the first time we've seen this. We are so excited. We hear over and over from you guys, it has too much of a sneaker look to it. I need a loafer for work, but I need something that's going to be dressy, and I feel like that white outsole makes it too casual. Well, white outsoles are still popular. We still sell tons of them. It's still in some of their classics, but this gives you a non-white sole outsole option. So white outsole option. That's hard to say. So totally neutral, dresses up. Definitely wear it if you go to work on the arsenal and you need that arch support and you're on your feet all day. This is a fabulous option that's going to feel great. It'll go with a suit. It'll go with a dress. It'll go with jeans on your Friday. It's just a very versatile shoe. And for all of you teachers out there that want to be a little bit dressy and more professional, but still feel great, this is the perfect shoe for being on your feet. So great for teachers, great for doctors, great for engineers, great for just being on your feet and life, being mom. So really great. Love the neutral on neutral. So this is new. And this ornament is new as well. So pretty. Has the 3 circles, still that classic tortoise shell that they're known for, but it lays flat. So that's a really nice thing, that it sits down on the shoe. It's a little more flush, a little more tailored, so that it gives you a different look from what they're known for. It also comes in the dark brown. This chocolate is so rich. It's to die for. It's just that perfect dark luxury look to it. I love this still has the beige and the black. It has the khaki, and then the khaki swirls all the way down into that outsole. So really, really pretty. Another one that'll go with anything in a true brown. We have here's so many times I need a brown, or I need a black. The tan just won't work with what I'm looking for. This is a really great, rich chocolate brown. Okay, and then last but not least, and this is just our first release, so the number of Softwaves that are coming, you'll be thrilled with, but this is just our early pre-fall release of some of the really beautiful, unique new stuff. So this little loafer is one, they've done different variations of it over the years, but this is such a great classic loafer. Again, that kind of khaki outsole, perfect little work loafer. Has a little bit of a lift, so if you have a bum knee that needs a little bit of something extra, this is the perfect pitch. And it doesn't weigh a ton, even though it looks like it does. And it's one of those that'll transition really beautifully with some crop pants well into fall and winter. So it's really a great little year-round shoe, and in black, which is so nice. So that is the early release of Softwaves that we are losing our minds over. Super comfortable, handmade from Portugal. This style is like right on trend with everything that we've seen for fall. Okay, now let's talk restocks. So Birkenstock always sells out this time of year. It is only going to get worse as we get closer to school starting. So heads up on that. If you are a teacher, if you have a student, if you have someone starting school next month, you need to come in and get their school shoes now because they fly. So first up is the Birkenstock Boston. We got a restock in the shoe that's impossible to get. That's what we just need to start calling this, is the unicorn shoe. The Boston taupe suede, we have sold out. I know the men, did we get men's sizes in the Boston? Summer, do you know if we got men's sizes in the Boston, Beck? Yes. Okay, we got some men's sizes. That has been like, I think the women start a trend and then the guys catch on like a year or two later. That's this shoe. So we did get some men's sizes back in. It is still trending like crazy. You'll see people wear it with joggers, with socks, with jeans, with shorts, with dresses. Like, it is just such a versatile go-to, super comfortable shoe. And then we have the Big Buckle. This one is exclusively sold to stores like ours. So we're considered a premium account. It is not something that you're going to find anywhere else. Especially in Huntsville, there are only a few premium accounts in the entire Southeast, and this is one of the ones that is only offered to premium accounts. So really special buckle, really beautiful. Oh my gosh, Vanessa just logged on. We got new Softwaves. You need to rewind this and look at all these new Softwaves we just got. They're so pretty. Okay, back to regular programming. This is really, really cute. Part of the premium collection, pairs so well with dresses, with literally anything. It dresses up really well. And it's a way to, like, if you did the Boston taupe suede the first time around and you're like, I just want something different. I did that when it was popular in the early 2000s and the late 90s, which my husband's new joke is that we're from the 1900s, which cracks me up. But anyways, these are super, super comfortable, really versatile. And again, part of their premium collection. So really special and unique. Okay. We got 2 new restocks in the Arizona. So the mocha sweat, these are the 2 mochas. So if you come in and say, my child wants the Arizona mocha, we're going to go, did they want the suede or the non-leather? Because these are 2 different shoes that are both called mocha. So this is your mocha suede. So this is that thick suede that Birkenstock's known for with that soft footbed. Super comfortable. This is the higher end mocha. Then there is the non-leather that got to be popular from the Barbie movie. It is non-leather, so it almost has like a felt feel to the bottom of it. Classic footbed. This one is about $40 cheaper than the suede soft footbed version of it. So if you think about it like a car upgrade, from classic footbed to soft footbed is one upgrade, and then from non-leather to suede is a different upgrade. So this is kind of your base level that a lot of the kids love, and it's really popular. So this one flies off the shelves because of the price point, because it's so much less expensive, and just a great little kid Birkenstock that is the color that people ask for a whole lot. So that is here, at least today. Hopefully we'll have stock in it for a little bit. Definitely August 5th, these will be sold out. So this and the Boston Taupe Suede will be gone when school starts back. So keep that one in mind. That is your Arizona Mocha. Okay, next up is another part of was premium collection. Now it's moved into core, but it's still that big buckle, really beautiful Arizona Cognac. This is the shoe people come in and go like, I've been seeing it on Instagram and I really want that shoe. And I've seen a lot of stylists have it on, and it kind of goes with everything. Dresses up beautifully, but still has that Birkenstock arch. This does have that premium leather lining. So if the footprint bothers you, this is a way not to get that footprint in there. It takes, in my opinion, a little bit longer to break in, but same arch support, same heel cup, same cork, just has that leather lining in it with the dressier upper and dressier buckles. We also got a restock in the Mayari Mocha. So this is the toe loop style. This is that same non-leather we talked about in the Arizona that's so popular. So this is one of the cheaper ones. Classic footbed, has that toe loop, fully adjustable. This is my go-to. This is in my closet every single season because it's just such a comfortable fit. It breaks in really well. You're not going to slide through it because the toe loop stops you from sliding through. It dresses up. I wear it like to the farmer's market or out to dinner. It's just very, very versatile. So a dressier option from Birkenstock with the toe loop and the non-leather. This is a good one if you're more like you like to wear a dress and you are used to a flip-flop, but you need something with a little more arch support. This is a really fabulous option. Okay, limited edition. Dun, dun, dun. We got in the baby blue chunky. So this has already been going fast. This is one of those blues that kind of matches everything. It's a really neutral, like I have on no blue, but look how pretty it would be with my pastels. It goes with denim well, it goes with white well, it goes with literally everything. Cream, it's really beautiful. And this is that chunky bottom that you guys ask for over and over and over. So if you're like, I've been here, I've done that, I've had the classic, like these are two totally different looks. Somebody really wants to get in touch with us. It's probably these new Softwaves. So really, really cute, chunky outsole. This has some cushion to it too. And then the notching in it does make it when it's on the foot that it bends with your foot, but so comfortable, fabulous arch, and in that blue style. Limited edition though. So when this one is gone, it is gone. There are no special orders on this shoe. Okay, now on to On Restock. These are so good. We got this one in. We did not get it in my size before I went on vacation last week. And we went without kids. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have time to work out. And I did. I worked out all but one day the entire week. And I was like, this is so nice. I can do this all the time. And then I have not worked out since I've been back home for the last 2 days because life. But this new color came in. I was like, please tell me we got my size. And we did not get my size before I left. We got all the other sizes though. So you're in luck. But this is such a pretty limited edition color. On hit it out of the park with this one. This is the Cloud Runner. We love this shoe as a staff. It has the right amount of cushion, the right amount of support. So if you have plantar fasciitis, if you have forefoot pressure, if you pronate or supinate, it's just perfect. I don't know any other way to describe it. It weighs nothing. My husband has like the most narrow foot and his gait is totally different from mine. I have more of a medium foot, really high arches, totally different movement of my foot. And this is the shoe that both of us love. Like it's just one of those unicorns of a shoe. So really fabulous, really great support, really great cushion, perfect weight. It's one of those, even if you haven't worked out in a while and you're picking up a workout routine, this is one that's going to feel good. So really beautiful color. It's almost like a periwinkle. It's just a really, really beautiful. I usually don't love purple. This is such a soft, pretty blue purple, and it has the touch of the lime green on it. So really pretty, great back to school shoes. If you're sitting there looking at your kids' sneakers and you're like, oh, we can't wear those this year, this is a really great little back to school shoe, especially Whitesburg Christian has the purple in their color. Randolph has the navy. So there are a lot of blue and purple schools out there that you have to wear a sneaker for, and this will go really well with uniforms if you have a kid that's wearing uniforms. Okay. Then is the Cloud Surfer next. So for those of you, I was actually talking to my rep this week, those of you that had the Cloud Go and loved it and they discontinued it, it was so great because it made your foot go heel slightly out, push off with a big toe, and it forced your foot into proper gait, even if you pronated. This is what has taken the place of the Cloud Go. So it really makes your foot move in that proper motion without making you feel like you're on a surfboard. Maybe that, I don't know, like you're rocking. It gives you a stable base, super lightweight, but actually makes you move into that proper gait. So this is great if you do pronate or you supinate where your gait is just kind of off, which I ran for the first time last week in a long time. I am the weirdest run. I'm like, I don't think my body was naturally meant to run. I'm like, maybe I'm hitting too far on my heel. So I start moving to more my midfoot. And I'm like, that doesn't feel right either. Maybe I'll run on my toes. And then I'm like, I just look like a crazy person on a treadmill at a gym. So there's a reason I don't go to public gyms, because I look nuts when I try to run. But this actually makes your foot move in the proper motion. And actually, meanwhile, my husband has a treadmill next to me. He played college sports. He's worked out his whole life. And he runs like, oh, that's what you're supposed to look like. That is not what I look like when I run. But this kind of makes you run properly. This is probably one that I need to grab for if I decide to take up running, because it makes your foot move in proper form. But that also holds true if you're walking a lot, if you're traveling. You need an athletic shoe that's going to help sustain being on your feet for miles and miles and miles and help you go into proper gait. This is the perfect option for that. Okay, and then we got a Restock. Oh, will you grab the waterproof version of the Cloud 6? So we got a Restock in the classic, Cloud 6 in most of the colors, and then we got waterproof. So we have not carried waterproof for a long time. This is more explanation than y'all need, but I'm going to give it to you anyways. Thank you. Okay, they used to do a waterproof Cloud 6 with a waterproof booty in there, and it was stiff and hard and uncomfortable. So I got a pair, my kids got pairs, my husband got a pair. Anytime we sold a pair, it was like, these don't feel right. They don't feel like the other ones. They run short. They finally got it right. This shoe is super comfortable now. It is a little stiffer because there is an extra layer in here, but that just gives you a little extra support. You've got that flexible outsole, same outsole, but great for travel. So for those of you that are traveling all over the world and are like, what in the world am I supposed to wear? It's supposed to be pouring while we're gone. I've got this long raincoat, but my shoes and my feet are going to be wet, and there's nothing worse than squishing through rain when your feet get wet. This would be a great option for that. So we went neutral here for the travelers that just want to basic travel, neutral blending kind of shoe. And then we did a fun kind of purple mauve-y color again for students as they move into school year. So really great, super comfortable. They got it right. So if you've worn it in the past, it's a totally different shoe than before, but really, really great. So that is our back to school restock. So Birkenstock On, and then yay for new fall Softwaves. We're pumped about this collection. No promises on how long they last. But as always, thank you so much for shopping with us. And I hope that you have a wonderful week, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye, everybody. Oh, come on, friend.